Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. So I hope you all are having a good morning or a good afternoon or a good evening or a good night. And if you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn notification bells to all so you never miss out when I go live. And to check out the description for links to other YouTube and Twitch channels, go check them out and show them. Check out the description for links to Beomole's YouTube channel. Go check him out and show him some support too. But with that all said, done and dusted with, we're getting into it shortly, just waiting for it to say that I've gone live so I can post it to Facebook and X.
Welcome to Sea of Thieves Explained, a speedy summary of everything pirates need to know to thrive out on the waves. During your maiden voyage, your pirate was gifted a chest full of useful tools. If you're voyaging on behalf of the trading companies, they'll definitely come in handy. But what exactly do they all do? Let's start with the basic shovel. Yes, you can dig up treasure if you're in the right spot, or you can bury plunder of your own and come back for it later, when the coast is clear. Your trusty compass not only tells you what direction you're currently facing, but you can hold it out to take a precise number of paces, useful when following a riddle's clues. Buckets can be used to bail water from your ship, but there's nothing to say that you can't use it to put out flames, tend to plants, or even leave gold skeletons feeling a little rusty. Not only does your lantern help you find your way in the dark, it can be used to light torches and even start a cooking fire. Just the thing for preparing anything that you might have caught with your fishing rod in between adventures. If you've got a deadline to deliver cargo, your pocket watch will tell you how much time remains, while the focused view through your spyglass might just help you track down its destination. Looking for allies? Give your voice a boost with the speaking trumpet. Or flip it around to whisper with your crew without being overheard. And when your voyage is over, you've also got a tankard of grog and plenty of musical instruments to celebrate with. Hooray! But not all treasures need tools to uncover. Some are held in plain sight, fiercely guarded inside haunted sea forts, or beneath the waves in siren treasuries, ready to be raided whenever you see fit. Larger stockpiles of loot come from world events, which make their presence known to everyone on the waves via a strange cloud or swirling storm. Experienced pirates can visit these at any time by voting on a raid voyage, but other crews might also spy the telltale sign of treasure on the horizon and stop by to lend a hand, or to try and snatch the swag out from under you. Skeleton forts have a vault filled with valuables, especially the coveted Fort of Fortune. But the key is held by an Ashen or Skeleton Lord. And to reach them, you'll need to battle through waves of hostile skeletons. Ashen Lords can also be found at the heart of an Ashen Winds event. If you can defeat them, you'll find a chest of rage and Ashen Wind's skull among their treasures. Time to cause some chaos! One way to put that Ashen Wind skull to use is to take on a skeleton fleet event and scorch a few ships. Just remember to watch out for their cursed cannonballs. Or if you've got shots to spare, why not take on Flameheart's ghostly armada? If your supplies start to dwindle, these ghostly storage crates will definitely prove useful. Last but certainly not least, there are 2 world events that pirates themselves can call into being. The Fort of the Damned must be lit with 6 flames of fate before battle can commence, and the thick fog makes it difficult to tell if you're truly alone. Pirate legends undertaking the legend of the Veil Voyage will ultimately need to lay siege to a defended ghost garrison. Be on your guard, as other crews might spot the tornado overhead and come to claim its riches for themselves. However you choose to find your fortune, remember the tools you have at your disposal. And be sure you're prepared before sailing into dangerous situations. We'll see you next time for more Sea of Thieves Explained.
Can you feel it? The ill wind blowing from beyond the horizon. These wild waters, them call to me. They've seen much to chill the blood. A deep hunger, a heart of fire. But them always promise the freedom of the sea. Now, though, a new danger is coming on the tides, already changed this world to its liking. And if what it wants can't be found, it will take everything. Want to know its name? The one who brought this ruin lie in iron below the feet of the ferryman, trapped for all forever in the sea of the damned. Nobody but its captain may tread below the deck of that ship. That means to learn the truth with your own eyes, you'll have to stow away. But if the ferryman, him catch you, your destiny might end there. Still listening? Then listen close. All you think you know about your life and death is only the beginning. With your heart still beating, you will see those cursed shores with new eyes. When you raise up the flame of souls, all I can do is show you the way. I traveled to another world, and now you will do the same. Take these words for the journey. If you read them right, them whisper what has been and what is yet to be. Whispers to help you save a pirate's life. Now make sail. The door is open. The prisoner is waiting. And our time is trickling away.
How small?
2 secs, Stu. Sorry about that, stream. I had a very important phone call to take. Hi, Shane. Right. has to be a way in there. Gotta be something I've forgotten to do somewhere then. Oh, it's still stunned. Oh, right. Right, 2 minutes that one on. Side stream, I'm just rolling a quick smoke out. That creepy noise. Ooh. Right, what have I got to do? How many? Oh, I can't even remember how many lanterns I've read. I've not even found any of the books I need to read. Oh, and I'm sure there's books I was meant to have read and I've gone past them. I bet you, like, because this book doesn't just stop there. There should have been things that I should have picked up and it increased my book. Oh well. Might have to come through it again and find it.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. It's been so long since I saw me loot. What I wouldn't give for a change of scenery. It's a foul wind tonight. Now, how did that old song go? They'll pay for this one day. Ahoy down there! Ye paid the warnings no heed, and set foot in sailor's grave while ye still draw breath, at the risk of marooning yourself here for all eternity. Now that be what I call true pirate courage. Not like the scurvy sea devils who stole me plunder and jailed me up here. Me own crew. A bunch of treacherous curs. But this be no way to hold a conversation. Climb up here and lower me cage. I'll make it worth your while. Well, it's a start, sure enough. But ye've barely begun. I'm strung up by this old ship beside me cage. But you'll never board her from the ground. Hold your course and see if you can't make it over to her from where you are now. I'll wait. Are you still there? Did you drown? Blast it all! I can't see a thing from up here. You'd best not be pulling me leg, for I've not seen it in years. Ah, there you be. I thought you might be lost, or gotten yourself trapped for all eternity. But I think it's another trapped soul that brought you. Well, you're out of luck. The ferry no longer docks in any part in this blighted blister of a town. Now that's not a gap ye'll cross, less'n ye grow some wings. But ye mustn't give up. Ye see, I happens to know of a way to call the ferryman back to these shores. That's the way. Or I can taste me sweet, sweet freedom. Well, ye took your sweet time, but here we are. Now, ye just need to lower me cage. Very, very gently. Ah! Oh, me head is killing me. It's not exactly a dignified reunion, but I do welcome being back on the ground. I'd hoped the fall might bust open these here bars, but it seems I'll be needing another favour from ye. If ye can hunt down me mutinous crew and find the key to me cage, well, once I'm free, we might just be able to strike a bargain. Me crew wouldn't let the key out of their sight. They probably took it along to celebrate their treachery. The roaches! Find the tavern, and you'll find me freedom. This be a cruel and unusual punishment. Find that key and bring my torment to an end. ye just gonna stand there? I can't help ye till you get me out of this cage.
All that. Not too bad. I'm just trying to look for a treasure chest that I know is dug in front of a rock. That's all I can remember. And yeah. Got quite far into it, to be honest. Down on the beach, I've lowered the cage. Got one part for something. But I know it's cage off to the right, in front of a rock. Which rock? There's so many. Do you want an invite into it?
Linger not, for there's a key to find, and me freedom to be gained.
Yeah, I just thought I'd mess around on the tall tales while I was waiting for everyone. I completed the Monkey Island one. Happy with that. Got an achievement for it. Oh, you're over there. Oh, shit. Wouldn't matter because I don't need the boat now. Like, literally. I know there's a treasure chest around here. Where the hell are you?
If you want me help, ye best get her searching for that key.
I'll go get your key in a minute, mate. I know there's a treasure chest around here I gotta find. Because I need that. To open up that cabin up there. I'll look for it later. It's gonna be one of those where I've missed where the box is. Where's the tavern?
By Hades' burning beard, ye found the key! Well now, that's the way. I'd been fearful that the lock might have rusted after all this time. Being that I'm unable to provide my own means of locomotion, you'll have to carry me, and make sure your hands are clean. I don't want fingerprints all over me skull.
Yeah.
Sweet freedom! Ah, it feels good to see in more than one direction. All these years I've spent wondering what happened to me town and me treasure. Now, we've a long journey ahead, and I've yet to find me sea legs. So you gets about the walking, and I'll take care of the talking. Let's start by heading for the old lighthouse. Or perhaps ye'd rather me take ye on the grand tour of me fallen kingdom. Who knows? There may still be plunder to find.
Yeah, if I walk this skull around, he's gonna tell me where this treasure is, eh? How what are you going to tell me? No, don't want to go that way.
See, the dam's not so bad if you're already dead.
Aha!
A man could give himself eye strain doing his bedtime reading in the dark. You'd better have a good reason for leaving me behind.
No. Just needed the lantern. It was if you wanted to change your weapon.
Don't even think about quoting that line. Don't leave me here too long. You'll be needing me help.
What are you jumping off? There should be a little platform thing you got to jump on and... Oh no, you keep going past that little
I'd love
tunnel
to give you the
shit.
grand tour, but it's a lot of legwork.
Yeah, and then wait for it to move over and then jump onto that little bit. Oh no, it moves back itself sort of thing. I found that out
Hold
I was
fast.
messing around.
There'll be nothing in those cursed caves, but the treachery of long ago. Take me back into town, if ye please.
Take me back into town if you please. So I can't go any further with this skull towards
Glory
you.
of this town be mostly of the former sort.
I'm trying to get him to tell me where this buried treasure is. Well, I found the room where the person tells me it on a map, but I don't understand whereabouts it is, so I'll wait for you to get here. And see if he says anything whilst I walk him around here about his city.
Watch your step here. There's something unpleasant underfoot.
Okay, there's something unpleasant under the foot over there. It must be a booby trap. Hello, more.
When you're done seeing the sights, we still need to reach the lighthouse.
Yeah, I haven't done the lighthouse part yet for that. Right, come over here, Ma. I'll show you the map that I was on about, where the bloke's telling me there's buried treasure. Oh. Where is it? You might want your magnifying glass for this part.
Wakey, wakey! It's no use.
Oh, there's a book here
You
I need
might
to
say
read.
he's dead to the world.
1 of 10. Okay. Yeah, it's... You see that on his arm there? You got to use the use your telescope to look in that magnifying glass. It's
Going it alone, eh? I'll try not to take offense. Ah, yes. Divide and conquer. A fine plan. A town for pirates. Built by pirates. I'm amazed it hasn't fallen to ruin. In case ye missed it, the lighthouse is that big pointy tower thing, by the sea. Burst me crew mutinies. Now you're standing me here. Ah! This used to be a fine establishment, filled with song and celebration. Even the roaches were happy. Me old crew, marooned with nothing to do but while away eternity. Let's try not to draw attention. There be an old debt I've yet to pay. Treasures there be aplenty in this cursed place. It seems a few of me crew were more interested in finding more gold than they were in spending what they had. Wobbly tables, sticky floors, shot-riddled ceiling. Why, the old place hasn't changed a bit. First me crew mutinies, now you're standing me here. Ah! You'd better have a good reason for leaving me behind. Just when I
what is it? Just the kids' names? Alright.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. I recognize that book. In fact, I wrote it!
Yeah. Oh,
I
mate.
had some
You
grand
let
old
me know.
times in this town, I can tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me favorite table in the corner. Nice stout oak. It's someone with a beauty like that, and they'll not get up in a hurry.
Yeah, that's the map of this area, and there's another map over here by the lighthouse with another map showing an X marks the spot for other treasure. So, yeah.
You'll never find the ferry till that lighthouse be shining bright once more.
That's these 3 ships here. This one, this one, this. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's.
Did ye think the ferry was all there was to this world?
Yeah, like it's somewhere around here because there's like a metal coin in there or something. Need that and this drink and the treasure box to dig up and place next to another treasure box to ignite a lantern for something else. And yeah, I'm a bit like, I can't, you know what I mean? I kind of remember parts of what I've seen.
It's a foul winter
No,
night.
it's literally there. But that other map is in that pirate boat ship at the very, very top. But I'm guessing it's somewhere like around this rock here.
Don't leave me here too long. You'll be needing me help.
I've dug right around it, you know.
Need your hands free, eh? I understand.
Don't know, it could be. That's what I mean. I got the skull to take over and do the
How
lighthouse.
did that old song go?
It's just the video that I seen. He says it's in front of a rock. He digs up in front of like a rock somewhere.
Going it alone, eh? I'll try not to take offense. Ah, yes. Divide and conquer. A fine plan. Now, how did that old song
Do you
go?
want me to send you the thing that I seen? Oh, right, back to the... Gotta go to the pirate ship saloon.
Did
Here you
ye
go.
think the ferry was all there was to this world?
Go in
Here's a
here,
riddle for
up,
ye.
up the other
What's
stairs.
holding a talking skull? And should have been at the lighthouse by now. Take your
Give me a
time.
sec. I haven't got to that part yet. I've got to take this skull over there. Did it sentence? Yeah. Excuse me. I thought he would have said something when I took him for a dip.
I may not be the pirate I once was, but I can still put the fear into them what knows me. I know you can hear me, ye cowardly curs! Drop what you're doing and get this bridge in order. We've a ferry to catch! I suppose I should tell ye me story. For when we sailed into the Sea of the Damned, it were a happy accident. For we were fleeing our enemies with a whole pack full of their plunder.
No, I haven't got to
By and
that
by,
part.
me
That's
crew
what I mean.
starts to grumble about returning to the living world. But I'd have sooner stayed with me loot for all eternity, rather than risk it out on the waves.
But we haven't got the treasure box to give to him. That's what we need. Yeah, keep going. Go to the part where, like, literally, before I get the skull unlocked. That's what you need to watch before that. Where you just come into
Watch your
this
step
part.
here.
That's the best way
There's
of saying it.
something unpleasant.
Because I literally went and did the skull because I was like, oh, because he's talking, I'll go do him. Cause, like, you know what I mean? Whereas I can't remember what that dude on his video was saying, so... Yeah, that's the one I've got the head of. Right, I've got his head, and I unlocked it. But we need the coin, and... Sorry.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Can it really be called a lighthouse if it's not giving out light? These are the kind of things you start to ponder when you're a head in a cage.
I've got the, yeah, I got the green bottle. That's in front of me, but I haven't got the treasure box.
It's a foul one tonight.
Yeah.
Don't leave me here too long. You'll be needing me help. The Sea of the Damned's not so bad, if you're already dead.
Ah, what? Are you joking me? It was there? That's a mistake. Right, then what do we do with... then we
I'd
dig
love
up.
to give you the grand tour, but it's a lot of legwork. You'd better have a good reason for leaving me behind.
Oh, that's a grand old frog in poor Dougie's throat. After so long down in the dirt, with not even an earthworm for company. Oh, you're new. Have you come seeking misery and abject woe? If so, you've come to the right Skelly. Poor Dougie's been robbed and left for undead by a bunch of no-good mutineers. All because I had the nous to hide away a wee retirement fund. Well, next thing I know, poor Dougie's been stuffed in the soil and left to moulder. I've still got my key, but without the treasure map, it's no more than a monument to poor Dougie's despair. Some swabby or other will have taken it back to town, I shouldn't wonder. I'll happily share the spoils if you can find my treasure. But I won't hold out hope. There's precious little of it left in Sailor's grave, and that's the truth. Now, don't mind me. I'll get back to listing all the mistakes I've ever made in alphabetical order.
And that, he didn't drop the key. Hang on. There we go.
Crimmins, that's Dougie's treasure, sure enough. Oh, what a glorious day. Let's see if my key still fits, and then we'll share what's inside.
Oh wait, here, you take the medallion. Oh, do you want to hold the skull? Which one do you want to hold? Well, we need to pick up the skull behind me. Because we need to take... Alright, do you see the medallion? I got the skull. Alright. So his cage here is. This is where that bottle is.
That's lie.
So what do we need? The coin up here, yeah? There's a book here you need to read, Mal.
Over there, look. The magnum opus of a grand author.
Yeah, I've done that part. That's why I got the skull. That's what I'm... You need to pick up this medallion again,
When
though.
you're done seeing the sights, we still need to reach the lighthouse.
Alright, pick up... If you pick that up, I'll show you where the bottle is. See that glowing thing at the cage? Yeah. Right.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Boo!
Right, what part are we on? Two skulls. It ain't that up here? Yeah.
The glory of this town be mostly of the former sort. This be the most rotten, run-down rat trap in a whole filthy pirate town. Almost brings a tear to me sight.
I'll go get that coin. Because we need... It does.
I wish I could be dead on my feet. This is fine. No, really, I like it now. That be Captain Bones for ye. Old Bonesy could never stomach his own recipes. Not much good at chess, neither. Now there's an idea. How about we show them how it's done? Stick me on old Bonesy's shoulders and I'll win the game for us. Hang it all. It's been so long, I forgot about
I've got the medallion. I
rules.
put it on the
We'll
table.
need to
I'm
find
just waiting
something
for him
of
to
special
finish
value, a
talking.
trinket or similar, as a buy-in before we can play.
I can't. It won't allow me to put the skull on.
Going
Right.
it alone, eh?
Place
Try not to
medallion.
take offense.
Now I can place the skull.
Bells and barnacles! Is that the best ye can do? Well then, me rook goes to Queen's Knight 3. And that, matey, check and mate. Which means the contents of the pot be mine. A fine, fancy key, and I'll be bound it leads to treasure. Sore loser. No matter. He never could play worth spit. Let's take this key and find the ship it opens.
Wait, don't you
Be
want
thinking
to
ye
pick
can
up...
take that key and leave me here to rot. Ye
You gotta
still
pick
need
up his
my
head.
help to make it out of this accursed town.
Alright. Cabin's quarters over here, innit? Follow me. You're going into the long way. I'll just go the short way. I know where the cabin is. It's right here. Come down that path, round, down through. Where you can. Yeah, you're going the long way. Aye, it's all good, mate. Yeah, you went the long way. That's what we're doing. Yeah. I'm not sure if we need the skull.
I had some grand old times in this town, I can tell ye. Divide and conquer. A fine plan. A town for pirates. Built by pirates. I'm amazed it hasn't fallen to ruin. First me crew mutinies, now you're standing me here. Ah! Going it alone, eh? I'll try not to take offense. You'd better have a good reason for leaving me behind. This old place brings back memories of the night I snuffed out the flame. Aye, and the lighthouse keeper too. Had to be sure the ferryman wouldn't come and part me from me loot. Now, I'm not what you'd call knowledgeable about contraptions and whatnot. If I can borrow a body, I might be able to help. See if you can't set me down on that headless heap of bones over there. Ah, new body at last. Not as handsome as me old one, but they say beggars can't be choosers. There! It's just like sailing a sloop. Ye never forget how. Now, let's see if we can't find some clue as to set this place ablaze once more. First, see if you can't light the brazier with that fancy flame of yours. Of course, lighting up the town is all well and good, but you'll need to point your flame out to sea if we're to call the ferry. Aye, that's the way. Though I think it looked better in the dark. Now, to get the ferryman's attention. So that's the answer. All those years spent in me cage and pondering how to open that gate, and ye break in like a born burglar. Ah! Let's get over there and see what plunder's to be had. There. The lighthouse is good as new, and the mists are clearing. Let me try and get a better view. I see sails on the horizon. Well, there she be. The Ferry of the Damned. Though you'll find no welcome passage on her deck. Those hooded fellers are what you might call in charge around here. And they won't suffer the living to board her. The only way ye'll sail aboard that ship is to stow away. I wonder if their little secrets still be stowed about here. The key to me cabin, after all these years. The keeper took it when he ratted me out to the others and they set upon me. Me ship'll be a sight for sore sockets, sure enough. But this moldy old body won't last 5 minutes out there, so I'll need ye to be my transport once again. At least till we reach me ship. Take me to me ship with the red sails, and I'll see ye safely aboard that ferry. Red sails with crossed swords. That's on there she be. This next bit needs a fine touch. Set me down atop that there skeleton. Another sack of bones for yours truly. You know what to do? next bit needs a fine touch. Set me down atop that there skeleton. Another sack of bones for yours truly. You know what to do? This next bit needs a fine touch. Set me down atop that there skeleton. There's a secret nearby. I can smell it on the wind.
There she be. Me golden hair. The fastest ship on the seas. By my reckoning, and no one ever dare tell me different. A piece of advice. Always have a secret way back to your own ship.
To me cabin.
Captain on deck!
Sorry, Captain.
We just got carried away. We didn't mean nothing by it.
I said we never should have mutinied.
Good to have you back, Cap.
all good. Right, I've unlocked to this ship anyway. Got the key, but I can't seem to find the monkey books. I found it. Yeah, I've done all that. You might want to go to the lighthouse and read that book if you haven't read it, sort of thing. Do you know how to check how many books you've read? Right, if you push the your touchpad in the middle, go to whatever, you know what I mean. You've got the one in between that one. You know this this. Yeah, but whatever you had that set up to bring up your map and to bring up like the pause select menu, so it brings up your equipment. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, it's to bring up where you can see what's in your inventory. You know what I mean? Go across to Pirate's Log. Go across to yeah. Then where was it? I went to Tall Tales, Pirate's Life, and go down through, and it'll tell you like which ones you've got, such and such. Because I just got the book one. Yeah, I've got to go back and do the monkey one again. Oh, I'm waiting for you to come here to place his head, so you know what I mean. I'm giving you. Yeah, I done that bit, but you got a book there to collect, like I say, so you might as well just run there. Yeah, I've unlocked the big red ship. Yeah, yeah. I kind of like these tall tale things. You coming up? Behind you, Bolt. No. Where are they? Oh yeah, we did go raise that bridge, have we? Wait, where's one? There's two. Ah. There's three. Right, I got a key, got to drop down here. Here's four. And there's five. Right, I need to get back to the skull, which is here. Yeah, I'm at the point of putting his head on there. I've literally got his head in my hand. Mm-hmm. He's got it in his mouth. Across here. At the stairs, yeah. Trust me, I was up here a minute ago. I was stood here messing around waiting for you. And book here for you to read. Right here, Mo. If it says you've got one more book to read, it's just the lighthouse. That is literally the one you're missing.
Sure, I used to be taller than this. This key will let you through the side door of me cabin. For here is where we be parting ways. There's a rowboat over yonder that'll carry ye onto the ferry. Quiet as a church mouse. But I wonder, do ye really know what's waiting for ye below her decks? Not all treasure is silver and gold. Me crew are free, and me conscience is clear. But I've still plenty of thinking to do. Perhaps one day, we'll meet again. Now take the key and be off with ye, before ye find yourself trapped here for good. Ye've made an old sea dog happy. Watch where ye step. The treasure what cursed me may still be lying about.
Hang on, I'm looking for the treasure. Oh. Ooh. There you go.
You, who have lingered in this forsaken place, who have learned the price of breaking the pirate code. You have suffered under the weight of chains forged by your own misdeeds. And now, your time is served. Though you shall not fully remember your time in this place, perhaps some remnant of understanding will accompany you when you step through my portal and return to the living world. Perhaps not. And we shall meet here again. For now, we must make sail, and quickly. For strange ships now patrol these endless waters, and ours is the longest voyage of all. The very secrets are laid bare. I cannot surrender the wheel, but I entreat you. Do not continue to trespass here, for you do not understand the truth of what you seek.
Come on, Dougie. Come to Jack and get the bone. Come to Jack and get the bone. Good boy.
I know what you're thinking. That dog is never going to move. Therefore, I propose a wager.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can lure him over faster, then you can take the keys from his mouth and let me out. The winner gets this delicious bone. Don't say much, do you? Very wise. When endeavoring an escape, silence is generally best. However, as I've had no one but a recalcitrant mutt to talk to for far too long, I shall bow to my collegial nature and introduce myself. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Though, since you came here to rescue me, you probably knew that already. And you must have heard tell of my heroic journey to acquire this, the greatest pirate treasure of all. A golden key to other lands, in eternal freedom, plundered from the lair of a heartless squid, and used to assist in the daring escape that led me to stand before you now. Shiny, isn't it?
Hmm?
You know, I haven't had so much as a crumb to eat since I got here. Not completely sure where here is exactly, but it's sorely lacking in dinner options. I'm a shadow of my former self. Then again, the captain seems a dreary sort of fellow. Probably enjoys dried biscuits. Wouldn't even tell me how I came to be aboard this sad little ship. The last thing I remember was standing at the helm of the Pearl as we made our escape. Suddenly, there was a loud, booming, cannonballing sort of noise. A cannonball, perhaps. The scenery's not very inspiring, but it's good to stretch me legs. Now, let's get off this ship before
Stay where you are!
that happens.
You, from the living world. Why have you interfered with my work? The selfish actions of this Pharaoh have brought catastrophe in his wake. Dire fortune that now threatens to consume the Sea of Thieves itself.
That's Captain Jack Sparrow, mate. And I think you may be overreacting just a smidge. I know the true worth of what I possess, and I intend to keep it quite safe. Now, I can see you're very busy and very grumpy, so we'll just be on our way.
Silence! You shall be returned to your cell. And this time, the key shall be cast overboard into the abyss. What you possess must never be permitted. See the folly of your actions? Already the sands of time have trickled into oblivion and we are discovered. He has found us. They have our scent now. We cannot flee. Therefore, we must fight. To arms!
Steady, mate. That's the Flying Dutchman we're talking about. She's no ordinary ship.
Then upon the waves of my domain, she will find herself well matched. Play your part, pirates! The cannons stand ready. Unleash the fury of the dead upon this interloper, that we might put an end to calamity before it begins.
I believe that means he'd like us to use the gun. Keep firing! All of you surrendering today.
Yeah, I'm loading. Not a cannibal.
Face is persistent, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'm just loading every single cannon up.
They mean to board us. Defend the ship, or all is lost.
Then what do you suggest I defend her with, mate? I forgot to bring the bone!
Well, very well. Take my blade while I steady our course. A dead man's sword for a dead man's hand.
Keep your trusty claws off me! This treasure's not for you. Don't think they're here to help, mate.
Eat poison. Yeah. Just use poison darts, mate. Trust. They work. Wonders. He's submerging.
One pile.
Oh, left side, left side.
Oi! Treasure! It's gone! Change course! Change course! After that treasure! I gave her my word!
Yep, same for me.
Destroy them!
Oh. That's... How do we defeat the Kraken then? Yeah.
Why did you not heed my warning? Now the barrow is lost. Our enemy has the treasure in his grasp to fulfill his dark ambitions and lay siege to the Sea of Thieves. Already his plans are in motion. Deep
I think we've done it.
waves. You have caused much harm this day. However, you fought bravely. I shall return you and your vessel to the land of the living, so that you may continue to fight. Fight to save all that you have endangered. Fail, and you shall bear witness as this world too falls under the shadow of Davy Jones.
Ah, I got an achievement. I got 2 achievements. Nice. That was worth it. 2 achievements out of it.
Avast there, lovers! Steady as she goes! Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, look. To land. Don't mind. We'll go to the outpost if you want. Behind us. Yeah. Do you want me to drop anchor, Big Huey? The fire one? Oh, get the hell out of here. Wait, I got them turned in the... keep turning. Right behind us. So that way we need to go. There we go.
Fire handling craving.
Frankie, hey, how's you? Hope you're all good.
Face blue smiling.
Good, glad to hear it. Turn right a little bit. That island on your right, that's where we want to be.
Rainbow flag.
We're filling up with water down here.
No.
Running, what, rainbow flag now? Huh? Nah, I think that's it. Yeah. Right, might as well. Ah! Well, ship might disappear. Might not.
What's on the horizon today? Come back when you're buying the grog.
It's Mo. Do you know why that is? It's because we're not in the social one. Let me back out and I'll put us both into a social one if you want. Right. Yeah. I just want to spend a penny.
Face purple crying. 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 Face purple crying.
Sorry about that, I'm back. I had to go spend a penny. Yeah, no, that's all good, man. I said it's. I understand if it's tomorrow, like, you know. Yeah. No, like I said, I got a little bit, and then crystals, but it's just like I obviously was meant to have said it the other day, and that's why I was just like, oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, should I restart my stream? Yeah, do that. Because obviously, yeah, I don't know. He was after we played Warzone earlier. He got a bit thingy because we just couldn't get the only decent game we had was when we played casual. That was it. After that, it was just like we were playing in fucking pure sweat, cheaty fucking lobbies, if you know what I mean. Because it was just like, what? How? How do you know I'm there? Sort of shit. Like, I'm ghosted, not moved for like 2 seconds. It does, but I know what gave me away at the time is because of I was running across open part, and if you know what I mean, like, yeah, and I'll restart the stream and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool. See you in a sec. Stream. I'm going to just quickly restart here. Well, actually, I'll do this. No. We don't want that ship. Oh, wait, we can't pick a ship. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here for a minute. Make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them every day because you never know what can happen. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. If not, be safe. Peace out. Much love. Peace.